India has lodged a strong protest with the Italian authorities after the Indian embassy in Rome was vandalized by miscreants ahead of India's Republic Day celebrations. Khalistan flags were raised and walls were scribbled on. In fact, a video of the incident was also taken, and India has now reminded Italy that the safety of Indian diplomats and officials is their utmost responsibility. It has also demanded action against the perpetrators. At the same time, it has also praised Britain for tackling the situation promptly. These miscreants were backed by outlawed groups like Sikhs for Justice. They had been active in many Western European countries and North American countries as well. In fact, in December, rioters protested in front of the Indian High Commission in London. However, 13 people were arrested. UK strong action has prevented any untoward acts by the Khalistanis supporters in London. The Indian government has now lauded the UK for its proactive role, and India had in fact been in touch with many countries over safety and security of its diplomatic premises. For more on this story, we are now being joined by our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, for more. Siddhant, thanks so much for joining us. Tell us more about this act of vandalism in Italy and the Indian government's strong response to the same.
Well, Priyanka, ahead of the Republic Day, India had shared credible inputs of Khalistanis trying to do activities in front of Indian missions in Western Europe and North America. That, of course, is a nuisance, a regular nuisance ahead of Independence Day, Republic Day, or any other national day of India. And now, of course, we have seen the only major case being reported, that too from Italy. What happened basically was ahead of the Republic Day, in the dead of night, the miscreants came and defaced and vandalized the Indian mission. And of course, we have seen the visuals as well, scribbling Khalistan Zindabad in front of the Indian mission. And of course, we know that usually what the protocol dictates is that the safety and security of diplomatic personnels and diplomatic missions is with the host government. Like, for example, here in India, the safety of the Italian mission or any other mission is with the Indian authorities. But it looks like the Italian government failed, and that is why India strongly took up the matter. And if we look at the comparative examples, UK has been a place where there have been a number of Khalistani elements who have been in the past taking a lot of activities in terms of protests taking place in front of the Indian mission. This is something that India had repeatedly raised with the UK government, and we saw a strong action. In fact, the last such incident took place in the month of December. There was a huge protest, even violating the COVID norms. And then, of course, we saw the Met Police there in London taking a strong action. The worst such incident before the current incident in Italy, which has happened, was in 2018, when in the aftermath of India removing the special status while state of Jammu and Kashmir, we saw that how there was the window pane of the Indian mission in London being broken by the protesters there, most of them being backed by Pakistan.
Right. Now, my final question, Siddhant, is the Indian government also anticipating more such actions by miscreants globally in other countries as well?
Well, we have seen such incidences occurring on a regular routine. In fact, there was a minor protest in front of the Indian mission in Washington as well, just yesterday on India's Republic Day. But this is something that the local authorities need to brace up. And of course, India does believe that there could be certain actions as well. In fact, propaganda being used by Sikh for Justice, which is an outlawed group, especially videos coming from here, the clashes which took place here in Delhi. These videos might be used by these outlawed groups on social media, and of course trying to incite violence or radicalize youth in these Western countries. This is something that India has been regularly taking through diplomatic channels, and of course sensitizing their counterparts about this impacting the security and of course stability here in India. We know that whether it is Canada, whether it is UK or other Western European countries, they have come solidly in support of New Delhi and have been regularly exchanging information, whether it is the issue of terrorism or propaganda.
Right, absolutely. Siddhant, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us with all your inputs on this broadcast.